Crimson Desert. Now has been delayed from 2024 to 2025. And also, Dokev also delayed too, presumably to 2026 now. So, let's jump straight into the video. Before we jump in, I want to give my thanks to all of the people who watch my contents and subscribe to my channel. Until now, your support is what drives me to make more cool contents. So, if you are new to my channel, I have set a goal of 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2024. Or you can super chat me to support the channel. Let me know in the comments below what type of contents you want me to focus on going in 2024 and how to improve my contents. As of now, all my videos are produced with an Android mobile phone. I do not have any high gaming PC or laptop to edit my videos or add any cool ideas into my videos. So, if anyone interested in my contents and want to support me, please subscribe and click on the notification bell icon. This will help me a lot. Links will be below the like button. Now, after the GTA 6 trailer with 2025 release window, I personally don't mind. I would rather wait than an unfinished mess releases. We have Dragon's Dogma. 2 will more than suffice for anyone. Now, without further ado, let's take a first look at this new upcoming MMORPG from Black Desert Online developers Pearl Abyss after the first reveal trailer. The studio went silent on for a while, not revealing anything about the development details, keeping radio silence. Crimson Desert revealed back in 2019 at Gamescom Live Night. That game looks absolutely insane, with its Black Space engine, which is Pearl Abyss in home engine. Given the crazy scale of the game, it's massive open world with cities in the fucking sky and floating islands. I'm fine with them taking another year to polish the game. If it's half as good as promised, it'll be fantastic. Part of the issue with the game is that it does look too good to be true. Another one I would like to mention is this game has exceeded my expectations from a non-Western development studio. From the gameplay trailer, it looks like a blend of Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed games and The Witcher 3. Hack and slash mechanics, it has more things than these games. I could easily see it being an overwhelming game we have been waiting for decades. But my gut feeling I get from the trailers is decent, but with some interesting world building. Some flawed combat, great visuals, average storyline, stiff facial animations, unstable performance when released. Pearl Abyss has been pretty tight about what kind of game it even is though. It just looks like an MMORPG, the recent reveal. Seems to transitioning to a single player action RPG. I personally agree don't care, but at the end of the day, the game still looks fantastic. We will just have to wait and see once it's released. I mean, this looks like open world fantasy game that we have been dreaming of for years. However, one of the most common criticisms I have seen surrounding the recent trailer is that Pearl Abyss is trying too much with Crimson Desert. I've been following this game ever since its reveal. The latest trailer amazed me, mainly Sky Islands in Tears of the Kingdom. Implemented properly, and the game will be top tier for me. I don't know if this is true, but this was originally planned as an MMORPG. Successor to Black Desert Online, and wouldn't like to throw all their progress to the garbage in order to start again. I'm glad they took the single player route with this one. If you ask me, MMORPG are too grindly for me, and I don't have the sheer amount of repetitive quests to play again and again. Now, if you ask me, Black Desert Online is a game which scored very well on Metacritic, becoming the highest scoring Korean MMORPG ever. With fantastic combat and a million different systems and activities, and while some of them aren't as fleshed out, the studio has shown they can deliver on ambitious games. The only thing I'm skeptical is the storytelling. I expect it to be fairly average, judging from Black Desert Online. After the recent news of the delay, little to no transparency, the Game Awards 2023 would have been a perfect opportunity to show off new gameplay and developments is going on, or some news. But that didn't happen. After seeing about the development surrounding the day before, and how much of a disastrous failure that was. Not to mention there was the whole debacle surrounding AAA studios, along with the typical development cycle around it. I can't help but become skeptical as Crimson Desert seems to be going through a similar kind of development. I'm seeing a lot of games like this get delayed and delayed, so let me break it down for you. This is not the first time the game has been near its official release date and gotten a delay. It was supposed to finish in 2023 and 2022, but it constantly got delayed up until now. We have seen Ubisoft's Skull and Bones, got more than a dozen of dailies and finally going to release. In 2024, February. I hope Ubisoft will release it this time. Let's see, as we are a couple of weeks away from the game. The reason for this specific delay is because of the fact, what I imagine is, Pearl Abyss was not confident enough and have to optimize the game, and some balancing is required for the gold standard. They were hoping for and iron out performance issues for the next-gen consoles, and also about finding a partner with either Epic, Microsoft or Sony. If either company partners with them, the game won't end up like the day before game. Regardless of any of this, though the company is remaining silent and all of this information is translated from investors' reports. Not to say that it can't be taken as factual, but at times it's reaching. The company hasn't announced an official release date since the first delay. There's no crowdfunding campaign, etc. Both the day before and Cyberpunk, despite being released in their respective qualities, had yearly reveals and showcases. We did get a new trailer with lots of footage a few months ago. Now I know game development is hard. Not to mention we just recovered from a global pandemic and 2 or 3 major lockdowns. Plus there are 2 wars happening and tons more conflicts. That can also affect game development. Obviously there are scams like the day before. But don't let that sully your opinion of other games. I would rather they say nothing and surprise us with a finished promised product rather than make false promises about things they cannot deliver on. Also keep in mind that this is a single player game, not an MMORPG. Obviously I don't know much about the corporates and marketing behind them. But considering they've spent so long in development, are forced to actively search for partner publishers, and stuff like opening up new studios and creating a new engine, it seems money is draining. I think without publisher support they are going to be forced to release it Q2 2025. But I think the delay could have also been because Sony partnered with them and gave them financial stability to delay the game. I don't know how Pearl Abyss going with single player story driven style. There are also a metric ton of interwoven systems in the game. It would require a massive effort from an experienced AAA studio to pull off everything that was shown in the trailer, let alone this studio that only has one MMORPG game behind them and a bunch of announced titles that all look ambitious. As always, thanks for watching.